thought you could leave, but he's already stitched you in. When the camera cut off, I thought it was over, but I woke up on the floor, hours gone, the phone still recording. The room was different. No light, no ocean breeze, just the sound of a needle clinking against metal. The Dollmaker's mask glowed faintly in the dark, the crack down its cheek spreading like a vein. He was seated at the sewing machine, threading something pale through the needle. My arm wouldn't move, neither would my legs. That's when I realized I wasn't tied down. I was stitched to the chair, thin threads pulled tight across my wrists, disappearing into the wood. Every time I moved, the fibers dug deeper into skin. He didn't look at me, just kept working. Every traveler leaves a mark, he said softly. Some forget to take it back. I whispered, "What do you want?" He stopped sewing. The machine clicked once, twice, then went silent. "A smile," he said. "Yours was unfinished." The lights flickered back on, revealing dozens of new dolls on the shelves. They weren't there before. Each one had glass eyes, soft hair, and the faintest trace of color on their cheeks. One wore my jacket. He stood and turned toward me, slow and deliberate. His mask caught the light. Not porcelain anymore, but something that looked alive beneath the glaze. "You should have left when the ocean told you to," he murmured. He raised the needle. I screamed, pulled free from the chair, tearing skin as I ran for the hall. The thread snapped, trailing behind me like a silver leash. The walls looked wrong, warped, painted over, breathing. The floorboards pulsed under my feet like veins. Every step echoed twice, once from me, once from something else, following close behind. I reached the end of the hall and slammed into the door, locked. The knob burned cold. Behind me, faint giggling. The dolls, they were whispering, not words, but breathy, broken laughter. Then in perfect unison, "Checkout time." The floor gave way. I fell into darkness, hitting something soft, a pile of fabric. No, not fabric. Dresses, skin, hair. When I looked up, I saw rows of faces staring down, all porcelain, all identical. My face repeated 100 times, each with a slightly different crack down the cheek. My chest tightened. I tried to crawl away, but the air thickened. The ground began to move, the dolls sliding closer, hands twitching, threads spilling from their mouths. The Dollmaker's voice came from above, calm, patient, almost proud. "You're helping me finish my masterpiece." He pulled a lever, and the ceiling opened. The sewing machine descended on metal arms, its needle dripping with gold thread. It moved on its own, stitching across the floor toward me. I kicked, screamed, grabbed a shard of broken porcelain, and slashed at the threads binding my ankle. The machine sparked, jammed, and the lights blew out. Silence, then a whisper right beside my ear. "Run while it's still your voice." I didn't look back. I crawled through the gap beneath the work table, following a faint glow ahead. The ocean, maybe. I reached a back door and shoved it open, stumbling onto the porch. The night air hit me like ice. The beach was gone. Only a field of dolls stretched to the horizon, each one seated upright in the sand, staring out to sea. The wind carried their voices, hundreds of soft whispers blending into one phrase. "He's such a gracious host." I looked down. My hand was bleeding from where I'd torn the stitches, but beneath the blood, something shimmered, a thin golden thread running under the skin. It pulsed once. Then I heard him again, closer now, behind me. "You can leave whenever you like," he said, his breath cold against my ear. "But your smile stays here." The screen cuts to static, faint humming in the background. Then a new title card appears on the video. "Guest 14. Check-in confirmed." Like, comment, extend my stay, and subscribe.